Hello student, in our video of chapter Force and Laws of Motion, today we will discuss some extra numerical based on second law of motion. Here is the first question. If a net force of 7 Newton was constantly applied on 400 gram object, so 7 Newton force is applied on 400 gram of object. This object is at rest, means it is not moving. How long will it take to raise its velocity of 80 meter per second? Let us suppose this is a object. Force, we are applying force of 7 Newton. We can write F is equals to 7 Newton. Mass of an object is given 400 of gram. Object is at rest, we can conclude the initial velocity of this box or object is 0. Now student, 400 gram is not the standard unit of mass, we will convert into kg and it will become 0.4 kg. Okay, u is written as 0 meter per second, final velocity 80 meter per second. Now as we are having F, force and mass, we can apply second law of motion, F is equals to ma. That will gives us the value of acceleration. Acceleration value is 17.5 meter per second square. Now we have initial and final velocity, so we can use first equation of motion, v is equals to u plus at. Now by placing the value, only t is unknown for us, solving this equation, and we will get value of t as 4.57 second. So we can say a second question, a sedan car is of 200 kg. The mass of an object is given, okay, with a certain velocity. Here student, the velocity that we can consider as initial velocity, which is not given to us. It is brought to rest, that means final velocity of this object will become 0 by applying brakes. Okay, so we can conclude the force is applying in opposite direction. So I am using minus sign to show the opposite direction. When we apply force, it travels 20 meter distance. What will be the average resistance when the force is offered about 500 of Newton? That means we are applying 500 Newton force to stop a sedan car by applying brake. What was the velocity of the motor car? That means the initial velocity by which the car was moving. That means we need to find the value of u. Okay. Now solving this is our motor car. The mass of car is given 200 of kg. Initial velocity not known. I am showing by this opposite direction of arrow that force is applying in opposite direction. We can also place negative before 500 of Newton. After applying brake, final velocity is 0 and the car has travelled 20 meter distance. The all value we can mention over here in the solution. Mentioning F is in the opposite direction by negative sign, distance travelled as 20 meter. Now student, we are having F and M. Clearly we can use a second law of motion to find the acceleration of an object. F is equals to ma. F and m values we are having. Okay, placing this into a. Now I will place negative sign before F. I am placing it with red color to highlight this negative sign. Solving acceleration, clearly we can find the value as 2.5. Unit of acceleration is meter per second square. As I'll place this negative sign in front of acceleration, that means it is negative of acceleration, and negative acceleration is known as retardation. Okay, this also shows that object is decreasing its speed by applying brake. Okay, is it clear to you? So that's the reason I have mentioned it with red color. Now student, we will have initial velocity, final velocity and displacement S. So second part of this question, okay, we have to find the initial velocity. So we can use the equation of motion in which S is mentioned. We can use two equation, v square minus u square, second equation in which v square minus u square is equal to 2as. By placing the value, okay, solving this equation, we will have u square is equals to u square is equals to 100, then u is equals to 10 meter per second. So the car was moving with the initial velocity 10 meter per second. Question number 3. A driver accelerates his car first at the rate of 4 meter per second. A driver accelerates means value of A is given, है ना, A1 is given 4 meter per second square, and then at the rate of 8 meter per second square, that means it is the another acceleration. So can we write it A1 and the another acceleration as A2? Calculate the ratio of the forces exerted by the engine. We need to find the ratio of forces. Clearly, if we have two acceleration, that means 2 times we have applied the force, and we have the relationship force and acceleration and the mass of an object by second law of motion. We are writing the initials of the solution A1 and A2. Is it given to us? Now by the formula, F is equals to MA. Okay, can we write if there are two forces? So we can use the formula as F1 ratio is to F2. F1 is to F2 as ratio is asked to us. That means F1 could be written as mass into acceleration, first acceleration, and the F2 is can be written as mass into second acceleration. Here mass is same. Why? Because object is same on this question. By solving this, we are having 1 is to 2. So ratio of these two forces are 1 is to 2. I hope it is clear to you, student. It is simple question. Now, an object of mass 10 gram is sliding with a constant velocity. Here, student, it is very important term. If the question has this term, okay. If an object moving with a constant velocity, do you recall I have told you something about this? 2 meter per second, the constant velocity is given also. Object is moving with 2 meter per second velocity. The force required is asked to make an object moving with the same velocity. Okay. Here what we should recall, the underline that encircle word that I have mentioned. If an object is moving with the constant velocity, that means no force is required. You know first law of motion? First law of motion says if an object is at rest or it is moving with the constant velocity, no force required. That means F is equals to 0. Next question. A car start from rest and acquire, that means initial velocity u is equal to 0 is given, and acquire a velocity 54 km per hour in 2 seconds. That means time is given. We need to find the acceleration. A is asked, distance travel, that means S is asked. If the mass is given, what is the force? That means F is asked. Now starting the solution, writing all the essential. U is equals to 0, V is equals to 54 km per hour. As you all know, kilometer per hour is not the standard unit. We will have to convert it into meter per second. That means we will multiply it with 5 by 18. Did you recall? In my previous video I have explained it. Now we will have velocity 15 meter per second and time is 2 seconds. Okay. How can we find the acceleration? Simply by using the first equation of motion. That means V is equals to U plus AT. Now placing the value. This is a simple term, student. I think you all have know how to do is. Placing the value and solving the equation is not as harder. Acceleration we have find 7.5 meter per second square. Okay. Now second part of this question, distance traveled by the car. That means S. It is asking about S. So how do we find S? Clearly we have to use the equation of motion in which S or distance is coming. Okay. So in which equation? We will have two equations. Either we can use V square minus U square is equals to 2AS, or we can use S is equals to ut plus half at square. Depending what is given to us, we can use the equation of motion. We will have UVT and acceleration as well. So we can use this equation. By placing the value, U is equals to given 0, time is 2 seconds, acceleration we have find 7.5 and time is as well 2 square. Solving, we will have 1 by 2 into 7.5 into 4. Now distance travelled by the car is 15 meter. Okay. Now third part is left. What is in the third part? Let us see. If the mass of the car is given 1000 kg, what is the force acting on it? If someone asks about force and mass is given, clearly we have to apply the second law of motion. By second law of motion, F is equals to m into A. External force is the product of mass and acceleration. We can place the value. Mass is given 1000 kg, acceleration we have found 7.5. So answer will be 7500 Newton. Unit of force is Newton. Okay student, I think it is clear to you. This will have 3 different points and we have solved all 3. Question number 6. A hockey ball of mass 0.2 kg, 0.2 kg mass is given, student. That let me write m is equals to. Okay. Now traveling with 10 meter per second. That means initial velocity is given. Is struck by the hockey stick so as to return. If it is returning, that means ball is changing its direction. This clearly indicates, student, that force is applied in opposite direction. Am I clear? And gains the path with the velocity 2 meter per second. That means final velocity is given of the ball. Calculate the change of momentum. That means 2 times if the ball is moving with initial and final velocity, it will have different momentum. Okay, we need to find the change of momentum. Okay, the ball over here is shown, u and v are given, initial and final velocity are given. According to question, we can write change of momentum. Change in momentum. How can you write, student? Clearly P2 minus P1 is the change. Either we can show it by del of P. P2 can be written as m into v minus m into u. We can take mass of the object common. Now v, what is v? V is 2, but I am placing negative sign over there. Why? And u, what is u? 10. Okay. 0.2 minus of 12. Student, I have told you the ball is changing the direction. That means we have to show it by negative sign. That momentum is minus of 2.4 kg meter per second. Question number 7. Velocity versus time graph of a ball of mass 100 gram. A ball of mass 100 gram, that is m, is given, student. Rolling on a concrete floor is shown below. Okay, velocity time graph is given, student. That means a graph is, you can see over here. We have to calculate the acceleration and the frictional force on the ball. Let us focus about the velocity time graph. Here, student, x-axis shows the time and y-axis shows the velocity. At second velocity is 60 meter, 4 second 40 meter per second, 6 second 20 meters per second, and 8 second the velocity is 0. That means final velocity is 0 and initial velocity when time started 80 meter per second. That we can see from the graph. We can write the initial of the solution, student. Mass is not in the standard form, so we can convert into kg by equation of motion. We are having v, u and t. So we can find the acceleration by first equation of motion. Placing the value, we will have acceleration as minus of 10 meter per second square with negative sign. That means it is retardation, negative of acceleration, or we can say speed of ball is decreasing. Now by using the formula F is equals to ma, we will have force minus negative of 1 Newton, opposing force. I think it is clear to you, student.